Hello, hello, hello. It is 12 o'clock on the dot. I am here on time and I am super excited to come and show you guys video number 2. And I love breaking it down like this. I also feel like with each time I do this, I get a little less long-winded and more to the point. I have a tendency to like blab and carry on. And so I'm trying to get better and more efficient with my videos so I can share them a little bit more efficiently with you guys. For those of you that are just joining us, this is video number 2. This is 2 out of 4, so there's going to be a 4-part series, 2 today, 2 tomorrow. Really excited about this. Behind the scenes, look into what it is that I do as a coach. If you haven't watched video number 1, you can go back and do that. And also, if you have any questions whatsoever, please drop those below. Comments, concerns, anything that I can address, clarification, something that you need to be a little more understanding on, I am here to field all those questions. And I can always come back later too, if it's something that you're watching this after the fact on the replay. You can post your question later and I will come back to answer it. You can always DM me or message me or send me an email too. I'm trying to make sure that I put all of that information throughout all the places here for you to be able to contact me. Okay. Super awesome. Video number 2 is all about what it is that we do as coaches. Okay. So being a coach means that you're partnered with Beachbody. Beachbody is the leaders in home fitness and nutrition supplements. Some of our programs that you might recognize are Insanity, P90X, Body Beast, 21 Day Fix. And then we have a lot of newer programs that you might know of, like 80 Day Obsession, 10 Rounds, Lift 4, MBF, Bar Blend, things of that nature. We release new programs probably 3 to 4 times throughout the year. It's getting more frequently, which is pretty awesome. This last year has been super fun. I know that there's been a lot of, setbacks with things like filming and creating things, but Beachbody has gotten really creative. And some of the programs that you'll be seeing or you have saw in the last year are actually through the lens of what the user would have. So for example, the program that I'm doing right now, she is in her own studio teaching the program, and then all of the cast members are on a Zoom monitor in front of her. So it's been really awesome, but I love that they continue to innovate and they continue to push through and create these programs and bring new content all the time. So there's never, you're never going to get bored, right? And so again, we release several programs throughout our year, and these go right now onto our on-demand streaming service that's called Beachbody On Demand. We call it BOD for short. So every piece of content that has ever been created, and some content that are even BOD exclusives that have been recorded in the past few years just for that application, which is really cool because, it's expensive to keep promoting DVDs, right? So definitely the technology has helped it so that the trainers and the experts can come up with new content all the time and they can just pump it out to us. So there's a lot of stuff like, again, every piece of content that was ever created, from like hip hop abs and P90X and all those old school stuff, that stuff's on there. And then anything new and current that they can like pop out is really awesome. That's on there too. We also have a whole new nutrition segment. So it's funny because I've had a couple conversations with people over the last couple weeks, and they're like, what about the nutrition aspect? We have always had a nutrition aspect, but it's just not been something that is probably popular, right? Because Beachbody came on the scene from infomercials, right? So they're known for like PiYo and their home workouts and that kind of thing. But we do have a whole nutritional piece of content that is part of our program now. And what makes BOD so awesome is that piece is now included with the service. So that segment includes 2 premium nutrition programs to follow. They're mini courses. So we have our more popular Portion Fix program, and then not too far behind in popularity is our To Be Mindset, which is similar to like a Plate It method. And then we also have our Fixate cooking channel that has like thousands of recipes. And then you can download the PDFs, and I love it because it's right on your app. And so like if you're in the grocery store and you're like, what was that dressing recipe? What was in there? You can pull it up on your phone and have it right there in the grocery store with you, which is pretty awesome. And we also have a full line of performance supplements. So pre, post workout, inter workout, we have creatine. We also have collagen. We have greens. We have beach bars, our snack bars. And of course, we have our signature superfoods Shakeology. And I won't get into that, but if you have questions, I would be more than happy to talk to you. Most people, I think, these days know a little bit about what Shakeology is, and I'm happy to share my experience with it if you have questions for sure. Okay, so being a coach is about three things: living a healthy and fulfilling life, inspiring others to do the same, and then supporting people on their journey after you've inspired them to join. Okay, so what is it though that actually, well, like what we do in a workday, right? Okay, so we have these like vital behaviors that we follow, right? So we're a product of the product. And this means that we're following a Beachbody workout program. We're eating according to our health and our nutritional goals. We're drinking our Shakeology or using the supplements or any of the other Beachbody nutritionals. And one of the things that I will say here too is that it's really important, especially when you're joining a team like ours, being a part of our team, that you're really authentic and true to yourself. This isn't about, a get rich quick anything. This isn't about money. You definitely can earn an income from coaching, but that's not what we're about. That's not what our philosophy is about. So my big expectation with you would be, if you can't get behind the programs or the nutritionals or the Shakeology or any of those things, then it's probably going to be hard for you to create an opportunity for yourself and earn a really good income. Because if you can't back the stuff and if you can't get excited about it and you're not having your own results and it's not working for you, then how are you going to be able to share that in an authentic way on social media, right? Okay, so number two is we share our journey on social media in the hopes that we inspire others to live their healthiest and their best life. We run support groups, accountability groups, and we check in with our new clients in our community. And we also have daily check-ins with our team of coaches. We do some form of personal development every single day, reading a book, listening to a podcast, or learning from a business training. Now, one of the things that I'll say about personal development is like when this was first introduced to me, I was like, okay, I don't need self-help. I'm all set. All I could think of was Dr. Phil, Leo Biscaglia. I don't know. Am I dating myself? Depends on how old you are, right? But I was like, I don't need help. Like I poo-pooed it for a really, really long time. And it wasn't until, some of the really more successful and top coaches kept saying they attributed their success to personal development. They attributed their success from their mindset, like all these things. I was like, hey, maybe there's something to it. Okay, whatever. And then the other part of that missing link for me was, so personal development is for you and what you need. And so just because somebody read this awesome book that they love doesn't mean that you're going to love it too. And I learned that the hard way. I feel like when you read stuff or you listen to things, it has to like speak to you, right? It has to be like a kind of person that you like to hear or kind of someone, how they speak, right? And some stuff gets in and some stuff doesn't really mesh with you, right? So personal development is just that. It's personal to you and what you need. I always use the example of one of the coaches that I followed in the very beginning. He was talking about how his wife was expecting their first girl. They had boys, but she was expecting a girl, and he felt like a little bit out of his element. So he was reading a book about how to raise girls. And that sort of like light bulb moment went off for me. And I was like, duh, like it's specific to him and what he needs, and that's what was what he needed right at that moment, So that's what the personal development is typically all about. I typically will do a business training development, and then I'll also do a mindset development. If you're not working on yourself, you really, even like I say all the time, I liken this to your fitness. It's parallels with your fitness and nutrition. Because if you don't change the stuff up here, then the rest isn't going to follow, right? We have all these like different hangups when it comes to food and nutrition, but we also have a lot of hangups when it comes to the business and sharing and like putting ourselves out there, right? And we respond to messages and emails and engage with potential clients. So those are basically our daily tasks. When it comes to specifics on the how we do all these things, don't really worry about that too much. We actually have a whole team university for that. It's been created by our team's leaders. Our team is #1 in the network right now. So they have created this amazing university for us to follow. It's literally a blueprint and it tells you what to do and the real specifics on how to do them. And then we also have a specific task list that we work from each day that actually even tells you how much time to spend on each task. So it's just simple, simple, simple. And this is like really an exciting time to be a coach, you guys. I feel like if you hadn't heard already, you can actually go Google the Fox Business News announcement that Beachbody is going public this May, and we are combining businesses with Mixed Fitness. I'm not sure if you're familiar with them. They are an indoor cycling option and have a bike that competes with Peloton. So we have the opportunity to, or we will have the opportunity to offer an indoor cycling option in addition to what we already do and a bike to our clients. So that is really, really exciting. The former CEO of TikTok is on our board. So he's got some amazing ideas and things that are going to help us to just continue to grow. And the other thing about this announcement is that the influx of cash that will come into the business to help it grow mainly will go to the network of coaches, because they know that we are what make the business tick. We are what are how the business grows. And it's through sharing our opportunities and what it is that we do. So that means essentially, if you open your coach business now and start laying the foundation, that you'll already be set up to watch your business explode this summer with these new opportunities to help people. So it's really, really, really an exciting time to get started. And I was saying this to someone the other day, this last year has been full of, ups and downs and just so many unknowns, and so many businesses and so many people have struggled or have been laid off or have found themselves in, some really hard times. And this business model is something that, you are in control of. That's not dictated by the economy. That's dictated by you and how much work you put into it, right? Our team saw a 300% growth over this last year. And it's just been insane between people who are looking for at-home fitness solutions and people who are looking to build an income from home or something extra to augment something that they're already doing, right? So this has been a big year for us. And I think you're also seeing more and more on social media that more and more people are just open to the idea of network marketing and, not just Beachbody, but all kinds of opportunities to earn an income from home or through social media. And so it's not really out of the norm anymore to be in this type of position, to have this type of a business. And even with things as they start to open and change and morph going into the summer and next year, I don't see this business changing. We were here 20 years ago when it was hard to talk to people about working out at home and having a network marketing business. And now I think that people are just more open and more aware of the opportunities and possibilities that are in front of them. And yes, you can go back to the gym. Some people may not. Some people are now seeing, I can save money at home, or I can have the best of both worlds, or I can go to my gym, but then I can also be home. There's so many opportunities to be had. And I talked about the creativity in my last video about how you can share this opportunity in this business and these products in so many different ways. If you're a fitness professional already, then this is just another way to add to your tool bag to augment what you are already doing and offering your clients and helping them to be more successful on the days you don't see them, right? To give yourself that more credibility, right? And build upon what it is that you're already doing. Okay, so who is it that we're looking for? We are looking for coaches that are go-getters, dreamers, people like me, right? Those that have a vision, who believe they're made for more, right? I talked about how I felt like I was missing something in life, that there has to be more to this life. Like, we were created for a purpose. We were put here on this earth for more, right? Looking for determined, hardworking individuals who are ready to run with us this year. And in my time as a coach, I have definitely come to realize, that this business, this opportunity, being your own boss, it's not for everyone. And I completely understand that. And it's okay. Like, that's why God created so many different people on this earth, because we're all meant to do something different with our path, right? So it's not for people those people who lack self-discipline. It's not for those who lack self-motivation, those who want the path of least resistance, those that are unwilling to step outside their comfort zone, those who are unwilling to grow. This is not for you. So who is this for? Okay. So this is for people who know deep down that they're made for more, that what they're currently doing with their life is just not cutting it, and that there's more, right? You got that little whisper. You got to listen to that little whisper in your head and your gut, right? Those people who want to provide for themselves and their family, but also feel that calling to give back and help others. You know what I'm talking about, right? Those who want to live life by design, travel, meet new people, build community, and those people who are coachable. So being open, wanting to learn, and being open and to learn about all these new things. And that's really important. Okay, you guys, so the last of the 2 videos will come tomorrow, how we earn and how to get started. And so I'm going to answer any questions tomorrow. So come with any questions that you have. In the meantime, if you have any other things that I didn't cover, or there's something that you want to see or clarify, you can send me a message or comment. I would love to start a dialogue or discussion with you guys. If there's anything else that you need between now and then, I'd love to chat with you more about anything. Up an open book. Really, the idea here is not to convince you of anything, but just to educate you on the opportunity, and to just expose you to this type of opportunity, what it can be about, and just see if you connect with it too, right? To see if it's a good fit for you, to see if you'd be a good fit for our team, and see if it would work. All right. Okay, guys, thanks again, and I will see you tomorrow.